So there's plenty of ODI cricket that is to come. You're going to play against Sri Lanka, then you're going to play 3 against New Zealand, you're going to play against Australia. That's going to be before the IPL, and of course lots happening after. Rohit Sharma returns. So Rohit Sharma is going to be the captain for the one-day team. Virat Kohli also returns. So Virat Kohli is also in the team. Yeah, there you go. The 3 that you didn't see in this series, that was KL Rahul, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. They're there. Shreyas Iyer, who's been, of course, the king of ODI cricket for India batters last year, he's there. The 3 all-rounders, Hardik Pandya, Akshar and Washington Sundar, the same as the T20 team. And then the bowlers, Jasprit Chahal, Shami, Arshdeep, Mohammad Siraj, Kuldeep Yadav and Umran Malik. That's a solid team.
That's a team.
Yeah.
And that's a team where you say they all select themselves.
Yeah.
And now, I think the biggest problem of plenty, Joyda was talking, this is the biggest problem of plenty. Try and make an 11 out of it. I feel for Rohit Sharma and whoever's making that decision with him there to pick an 11 from there, because you can't leave a single bowler out.
Yeah.
I mean, for their performances and their quality and caliber, whether they're coming back. Look at that batting. You can't leave any one of them out for their performances and the caliber. Either the caliber or the performances that they've had in the last recent time, and the all-rounders when you look at it.
So we're going 5 batters, 2 all-rounders, 4 bowlers.
Good luck.
Okay?
Yeah, I mean, look, who is missing out here who could be a part of the World Cup? You look at it, Ravindra Jadeja, Rishabh Pant, and after that you're struggling at who maybe...
I'm saying, Joyda, leave those 2. You pick me an 11 out of this.
Okay, so there you go.
Because no matter what you pick, there'll be somebody who will not be happy with it.
This is the class work for the 2 of you and homework for everyone watching at home. From the first column, you have to pick 5. From the second, you have to pick 2. That should be okay. From the third column, you have to pick 4. So come on. Pick 5. Chalo. Rohit, Virat, Shreyas, Surya.
How can you leave a man who's just got a double 100 in the last game for India?
So is that it?
Yeah.
Then the captain who was in that team?
So Shubman doesn't play.
So I see Shubman. I can't see Shubman and KL Rahul being a part of that.
Wow.
I would go there.
Can you see? That's what I'm saying.
I would pick...
So Rohit and Ishan open, Virat at 3, Shreyas and Surya at 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Okay?
Then you come to Pandya 6.
You go Hardik Akshar maybe?
Hardik
Sundar?
Hardik Akshar currently on form.
Done.
So 6, 7.
Now the 4 bowlers.
I'm going with, just for current,
Good.
I would go with Shami. Because
Okay, great.
Is no way I can leave him out.
Great.
I would go with Arshdeep Singh. He may not have had a good last couple of games, but that's the future. He's the only left armer
And one
that
spinner.
you're looking at. Brilliant with the new ball. I think it's unfortunate that he's so good with the old ball that Indian team started using him with the old ball and not with the new. So I'd go with him, and I'd go with Umran Malik.
Oh, so you're going with 4 pieces?
Yeah, you said pick 4, right?
I said pick 4.
So basically you have one spinner, which is Akshar.
No, I'm not going to pick Akshar there. Then I pick Chahal there. So I pick 4.
He's
Oh,
not
so
one for
you're
the
picking
all-rounder.
5 batters, 1 all-rounder and 5 bowlers.
Yeah, because...
Okay.
It's for a 50 over game, yo.
No, because
Started
batsmen picked are, don't forget, Rohit Sharma,
Yeah.
Virat Kohli,
Ishan Kishan, Surya, Shreyas.
right?
Hardik at 6.
So they all average...
And then 5 bowlers.
They all average over 45-50. So that's 300 runs for me on their good day. Like what happened in the last 2020 game. What happened?
like it.
You had 7 batsmen. How much did you use? You never use all 7 batsmen. Number 7, 8. Numbers you'll find 20 average, 5 average, how many balls they played. How many times does India win when your number 7 comes into play?
Correct. It didn't even happen in the last T20
No,
game.
and every time it comes into play, it only gives you hope for the next World Cup. Oh, yeah, we were so close. With that 7th already. So now you need the 8th. I'll start from 2014 World Cup.
Yeah.
Or when Hardik Pandya arrived. Hardik and Ravindra, I remember, had that kind of knock. And even 2 games ago, when Akshar and Huda got that partnership, we won that game.
6 and 7.
No, the
we
one
lost
before that. So, that 7th...
that one. With Huda and Akshar, we won the game. With Akshar and Surya, we didn't win the game.
Yeah, right. So, 7th wala jo hai, that only gives you hope.
I like it.
It's a fact. Anybody who's followed Indian cricket, or the other teams may play differently. When we are 5-7 down, it's a different game.
I like what you're saying because it sticks to your...
So it's an aggressive play. I'm not saying it's a choice.
5 pure bowler. पांच पूरे bowler खिलाओ.
सर 5 से कम कोई जीतता नहीं है.
Yeah, play your 5 bowlers.
वर्ल्ड कप्स उठा के देख लो, IPLs उठा के देख लो, ये एवरेज जो है ना, एवरेज इज नेवर द विनर. देयर इज विनर्स एंड देयर इज average.
Yeah, correct.
Winners, because you will win only if your top 3, 4, 5 score.
Yeah.
If your Rohit Sharma can't score, Virat Kohli can't score, Surya Kumar can't score, you think that's number 7, somebody will come and score?
Yeah.
I only have one question for you.
Yeah.
You're going to play, where all are we playing? I think we are playing
In India. No, this is not for the World Cup. He's talking about now.
No.
World Cup is also India only.
So when you play these 4, 5, by the time the World Cup comes, because I would play Ashwin in India in that World Cup.
Yeah.
If you ask me, because spin will be a...
So I think Kolkata you can play that because you're playing with effectively 5 fast bowlers, including Hardik and 1 spinner, Chahal.
Yeah. Aren't we playing against the same Sri Lankan team?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So against this Sri Lankan team, I would play those 4 bowlers because it will clear out.
Yeah.
Chahal, you don't need to play now. You need to play him in the World Cup. But I'm saying spinner, whether it was Ashwin, because these are ready, whether you want him or not.
But we don't do that. No, the idea is to play Chahal from World Cup to World Cup and then not in the World Cup.
So you're being naughty.
So what happens? So at the end of the day...
But let's see the Sri Lankan team then.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the Sri Lankan team and see who's the personnel that they are turning toward. It's pretty much the same, as you can say. There's a few new names in there, but especially in the bowlers. So there you go. Let's have a look at the bowlers. There's Jeffrey Van der Sey who comes in, then Pramod Madhushan, you have Dunit Villalage, sorry.
They like Lahiru Kumara in the ODI version, they like him.
Dilshan Madhushanka and Mahesh Tikshana. So those are their bowlers. They're all-rounders, of course, captain. Adasun Shanaka, Hasaranga, Dhananjay De Silva and Karunaratne. And with their batters, you have Kushal Mendes, Nisanka, Fernando, Asalanka, Avishka, Fernando, Samar Vikrama, and Ashin Bandara. You'll notice there is no Bhanuka Rajapaksha there.
No.
Right.
Well, he's left out today. So.
Left out today.
The ODI. He's not part of the ODI setup. So, not a bad team, this one. And you saw, well, the first 2 games definitely in the T20 series were very well contested. The third one, of course, had India written all over it. But the ODIs, do you think the ODIs, I mean, the core of the team is pretty much the same as the T20I, but do you think that it's going to be evenly contested, or do you think it's going to be one-way traffic?
I think still India one-way traffic. The longer the game gets,
Exactly.
because even in a 20-over game, where I said, the big score games, Sri Lanka's not competing against you with their batting, and their bowling also doesn't compete. So now we are talking of even a bigger game. So the batsman has to build an innings, be there for longer, get to that 350.
Yeah.
And where are we playing? Guwahati.
Trivandrum, Kolkata.
So Kolkata would be a big scoring game.
But a quick pitch. You could play.
Yeah, pitch has changed. You're right. Absolutely.
You could play 5 quicks there. Yeah. No, but interesting. I mean, that's the one thing that he's saying, which I totally agree with. That the more you're going to go towards longer versions of the game in white ball cricket, also, the more our weight of the overall skill will play a bigger factor.